Welcome to Change Talk Wednesday. Change Talk Wednesday is a part of the Rivers Women's Initiative. For the next couple of weeks, every Wednesday, you'll be seeing my face and we'll be discussing the issues that are present in our personal life, society, and culture that keep us from changing. And we'll be developing a plan how to change, progress, and move forward. So you ask the question, why Change Talk? Because change is one of those things that incites the most fear out of people. Because to change means to first change your perspective before changing your behavior. And to change your perspective means not just to change the way that you look at the world around you, but to even shift your perspective concerning yourself and the way that we view ourselves. Shifting our perspective is the first catalyst to changing our behavior. And let's stop right there. When we talk about changing our behavior, people become extremely alarmed because to change my behavior means that I have to face the fact that I might have to endure some consequences. And the word consequence has come with a lot of negative connotation in today's society. But when we talk about consequences, that can have both a positive and a negative perspective to that as well. Consequences are not always the best gauge of whether you've made the right decision, because negative consequences can always come, even if you're making the right decision. Let's look at Elijah, for example. In the Bible, we find a man named Elijah the Tishbite. And Elijah, during a time of high resentment and a lot of persecution, decided to stand for the God of Israel. And with that being said, his consequence was he was persecuted and pursued by Jezebel. Let's look at Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King had made a choice to stand for freedom and equality, and his consequence was to be executed by white supremacy. Let's look at Jesus Christ himself. Jesus Christ himself chose to come in human flesh and reconcile the sins of mankind. And his consequence was to die on the cross for our sins. So it's important for us to realize that moving forward, change is necessary. Change is going to come. But you decide what participation you're going to have in it. Will you be the kind of person that drifts through life and whatever change comes, you just go with the sway of it? Or will you be the kind of person that takes a step forward and leads their own life and decides that the changes that will come will be the changes that you invite? Join me in this change talk.